Assalamu alaikum, my name is Mr. Bejic. I'm the Careers Advisor here at Unity Grammar. We've collated a short video for how you can best maximize your potential in your KLA and some study tips. We've also got some exciting workshops coming up, so stay tuned.
Assalamu alaikum everyone, my name's Mr. Kurt. I'm the Head of History at Unity Grammar. Today I'll be talking to you about how to best study for HISI-based subjects, so that's history, geography and commerce. What you should be doing, or what you can do possibly, is just revise over the work that you've done in class, read over the content in your notebooks, your textbooks, highlight if that works for you as well. Do practice questions as well if that works for you. Complete any revision booklet work that your teachers might give you. These kinds of activities and strategies will best help you study for history, geography and commerce. Always just know that you've always got your teachers to fall back on if you do need any other further help. So please don't be shy to ask your teachers any requests for any further study tips that they'll be willing to give you. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, this is Mr. Kora, Languages Coordinator at the Unity Grammar Senior School. So the advice I would give when it comes to studying is that definitely you need to spend some time planning how you're going to study. That's very important. So you've got to make sure, for example, you've got your past papers ready, you've got your exercise book notes ready, you've got whatever resources online, you've got them ready as well, and work on a kind of a system, how you're going to study a topic or review a topic. Divide your time between how long you're going to spend studying and how long your break is. And it's very, very important that you stick to that program. And once you set up that program and you stick to it, and you just keep harking at it and just keep doing what you can, going through the system, going through the program, going through the schedule until you decide that you've had enough for the day, you want to rest or sleep, and next time you've designated time to study, you go through that process again, and it'll see you through the entire time until you come out on the other end. You've played your part, you've done what you can, you've planned it, you've executed, and then definitely after you've put in all that time and effort, this is the perfect time for tawakkul, and you go in there and say Bismillah, or you submit that, the assessment task, and the rest is up to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Mr. Ladkhani. I am the Head of Mathematics at Unity Grammar. Today we're going to give you a few tips on how to study for mathematics in the years 7 to 10. Study for mathematics is actually very simple. It's all about repetition and hard work. So you got to sit down at home, repeat questions multiple times. The ones that you get wrong, you come to us for that help. We show you how to do it, and then you repeat that and you practice that at home. You keep that repetition going, you keep that practicing, and you're on your way to success in mathematics. Assalamu alaikum.
So my advice for studying science is that science is all about understanding why things happen and how things happen. If you understand why something happens or how it links to something else, then you're pretty much halfway there. Understanding the question is half of answering the question. When you go home, go over everything we do in class. Whether we give you homework or we don't give you homework, always revise the lesson that we've taught. And when you're answering, start from the beginning. This causes that, this causes that.
I'm Mr. Salkin and I'm the Head of Creative Arts here at Unity Grammar. Some stage advice for my year 7 to 10 learners is to learn about art history, art movements and art criticism. Please explore different mediums, paint, photography, printmaking, and you'll do amazing in visual arts.
My name is Miss Al Hassan and I'm the Head of English. So when it comes to studying for English, there's a few things that you need to understand. English is about developing a skill. Now to develop a skill, you need to start early and you need to work on developing that skill consistently. So what does that involve? That involves things like reading, that involves things like revising concepts, that involves things like practicing writing skills. So when we talk about reading, don't read just a text that you get assigned in class. Actually take the opportunity to maybe read for 20 minutes a day or even one chapter a day, a different novel, maybe a novel that you found at home, maybe a novel that someone recommends to you. When it comes to writing, you're practicing other forms of writing. You're practicing formal writing and you're practicing also creative writing. Creative writing is another skill that really takes time to develop and really hone in. So you start looking at things like practicing figurative language, visual imagery, even description, character development. It's one of those things that you really have to try and perfect.
Assalamu alaikum, I'm Miss Clayton. I'm the Head of TAS at Unity Grammar and I've got a few exam tips for you. When preparing for your exams, it's very important that you start early and you are organised. Breaking up your study notes into small chunks and being consistent with your study several weeks before your exam really helps. Cramming the night before won't get you very far in the exam. Focus on your understanding of key terms and key concepts, not just memorizing them. Use things like flashcards, mind maps, your study notes, and even practicing with a family member or friend will really help. And finally, look after yourself. It's really important that you sleep well, you're eating well, and that you are looking after yourself generally, because it's good for your well-being. Remember, exams are just there to see how well you're doing in a subject. So don't stress, you've got this, and I wish you all the best.
Assalamu alaikum, Year 12 of 2025. This is Miss Kadim giving you advice for the HSC. Year 12, do remember to make your dua. Ultimately, we rely on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but we must put in the efforts. Make your dua, read your dua before you study, during your studies, and right before your exam. And the rest that you can do is leave it to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All the best.